said, I'm getting old, I'm not that dumb. You know, this is a special weekend, particularly the seniors. You know, it's prelude to, you know, to show people what they can do and have a little fun out there. As I told them the other day, you know, go out and enjoy it. We're not the polished team yet that we have to be to handle the schedule we have, but we've had some really good workouts and we're getting better. We don't have a lot of seniors. I think this may be the smallest group that we've ever had at this affair. But they're all good guys, and they're all people who are going to have a lot to say with how well we play this and how much success we have this coming year, because they have a difficult schedule. I'll talk to you a little bit later at dismissal, because they're going to go back to the locker room, get some lunch, and then get dressed ready to play the game. So I'm going to have them stand up and see if I can figure out who we got here right now. I thought I brought the whole business here. We'll go alphabetically. Brett Brackett. Brett, come on, see. Brett's been a real good all-around guy for us. Came here as a quarterback, and in the back of my head, I keep thinking maybe we get in the gym, somebody gets hurt, he may end up playing quarterback yet. Brett has been really a good student. In fact, he's over 3 average, and he's been a great guy. Okay, he's going to set up. And then we have a paisan of mine, Chris Colasani from Michigan. Chris, come on. Chris is going to be one of the leaders of our defensive football team. He's going to be the middle linebacker who plays his home, and he's had a heck of a spring, so we're pleased with that. And again, these guys are all good students, and I'm really pleased with what they've done off the field as well. They've been guys that have helped with Special Olympics and different projects on this campus and have had a great impact, I think, on what Penn State's gone. So, okay, Chris, you can sit down. And my Greek friend, who I can give them business all the time about, you know, the Greeks haven't had a big win since that battle when the Spartans saved them from the Persians. Who were the items? Tackle, but he's had a good spring, even though he doesn't think I think so. I'm on his back all the time. And then we have Manny Baju, where's Manny?
Yeah.
5 years today, I couldn't get perhaps. In fact, I threatened to send him back to Africa last week. He's had a heck of a spring. This guy's been good. Once in a while he cuts a class and I get on his back, but other than that, he's going to have a heck of a year. We've been really pleased with some of these guys who've had to step in and replace guys like Bowman and Lee and Hull. So he's okay. You know, I'm going to practice pronouncing his name one of these days. We get out of here. I can't do it. And then Doug Lopez was Doug is a New Jersey kid. Doug is a guy that we've moved through God, to center, back to God, now back to center, and really right now it's allowed us to move Stephen Wisniewski over to God because of the way he practiced this spring. So we're pleased with what he's done, and again, another guy that's we're all proud of. Okay.
Yeah. Ali Abdul.
He's my co-plug from Staten Island. You know what I mean? Take a look at him, will you? He's talking about basket plates. Ali's a defensive tackle. Played an awful lot of football for us last year and has had a really good spring, and it's got to have to be one of our leaders on defense too, as well as some of the other guys I mentioned on the thing. So he's a New Yorker, and you know he's a con artist like most Ivan, get up here. Ivan is.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a brother who wants to stamp, and we try not to hold that against him. But when he came out of high school, he was considered the best lacrosse player in the state of Virginia. He had a chance to play doing that, but. He's one of the better running backs in the country, and we haven't used him a lot this spring because we know what he can do. But he's a lot of people know all about him as we get through a couple of football games. So, Ivan, okay. Colin Wagner, Colin's our place here. He's a local guy, and that makes it tough, you know what I mean? And he was our hero in the bowl game. He winning run on the ball game for us, and the whole bit. And again, I keep talking about how proud I am of these guys and what they do off and on the field, and what they're doing with their lives academically. Because you know, I keep preaching to them, they're gonna play football forever. But Colin has just had a great year. He has a great year. He's gonna have a better one next year. He's a little stronger right now, and the whole bit. So, State College kid. Stefan Wisniewski. He's the only smart, foolish player I ever coached. His uncle played for us. His uncle was an All-American, played pro football for years. His father was a great player first, and the whole bit. He's been fun to have around. Every once in a while, he kind of figures out a way that he doesn't have to make it too hard, because he's smart. He's almost a straight sports student. He's really an outstanding student. But has done a great job for us. And, we're starting to come together as a football team, and a lot of it has to do with these 10 guys that are up here. There's only 10 of them we're losing, and there's one other kid that I probably should have brought up, but that's Stefan Wisniewski, spelled W-I-S-N-E-W-S-K-I.